What does it mean to be a leader? That's what we're here to talk about. That's what Resolution 2 is all about. How do we as a union, committed to lifting up working people's voices and lives, how do we show our leadership together to drive our agenda forward? How do we as members show our leadership? What are we prepared to lead toward? This resolution calls on all of us to lead through our commitment to our shared values of leadership, compassion, empowerment, accountability, transparency, and excellence. SEIU Local 2015 is an organization that derives its power from the leadership and activism of its members, and our vision for achieving justice for all and racial economic equity can only be accomplished by building a movement of leaders from our diverse membership and communities. Through these values, we must resolve to be the leaders we can be, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary, because we all must do our part.
That's right. Let's hear for Anjeneau, by the way, from Stockton, California. Every time I hear you speak, you also inspire me. Where are all the 2015 leaders at? Raise your hand. So we're talking about leadership, and each of you, the sacrifice that you've made to build this union, to lead on behalf of your families, on your consumers, on your communities, for 2015 to lead on behalf of California. Especially now at this moment, do we as a union lead with division and hate?
Absolutely not.
We leave that for the orange guy in the White House. We're the opposite. We lead with unity. We lead with love. We lead with action. We lead with supporting each other. So therefore, I want to just read the resolution. Therefore, be it resolved that SEIU Local 2015 will promote and support roles for members committed to lead on our justice agenda within our regions, within our counties, facilities, our broader union, and our respective communities.
SEIU Local 2015 will prioritize the journey of leadership for our members and leaders organizing their union by developing the trainings, tools, practices, and experiences that will support and empower them to champion the dismantling of structural racism, promote inclusion, and build the power required to bring about social and economic equity for all of our communities.
Sisters and brothers, we know our strength as a union is not when we have to, address life's challenges or work challenges on our own. The strength of the union is when we get to do it as a group. So leading together, there's nothing that we can't accomplish. And leadership really is about each of us saying as individuals, you know what? If I see someone who's having a problem, if I see a board of supervisors or a nursing home operator where I see injustice, if I get together with my sisters and brothers in the union, I know that we can break that injustice.
Absolutely.
And each of you as leaders, when you do that, you lean in against injustice, and that's the power of SEIU 2015. Where we have injustice, the more leaders that we have, the more we're able to accomplish. And can you imagine if we had 400,000 long-term care workers in California saying, let's all come together and fight injustice where it shows up? That's what leadership is, sisters and brothers. I'd like to now turn it back to Madam Chair.